Welcome guys in this today video lecture. In this video we will discuss the 6G network technology and 6G architecture with the help of diagrams. So let's see the outlines of this lecture. In this lecture, first of all, we will discuss some important terms in the 6G. Then we will discuss the 6G network technology with the help of diagram, and finally we will discuss the 6G architecture also with the help of diagram. So let's understand one by one. So first of all, some important terms in the 6G. So first one is the UHDD. What is UHDD? UHDD is nothing but this is the ultra high data density, means this is responsible for producing or providing the high this is responsible for providing the high data rates to the users. Second one is UHSLLC. So this is the ultra high speed low latency communication. Here the latency is very low in the 6G communication system. So this is responsible for when the user receive the signal from the base stations, so that receive very fastly, and delay or latency is very low. Third one is ubiquitous mobile ultra broadband is used. The mobile set that is used for the 6G network, that is the ubiquitous mobile ultra broadband. So let's move to the next one for a 6G network technology. Here the 6G in this figure, 6G network is divided in the three networks. First one, from below this line, the network is the ground network, and between these two lines, here this is the air network, and upper is the space network. So one by one we will discuss. So first of all, we will discuss the ground networks. So on the ground network, there are the multiple number of the base stations, or we can see the macro base station sums and some micro base stations. So there are the multiple sensors, base stations, user equipments. This is the massive MIMO base station. We have the multiple number of the array antennas, and this is the user equipment or user ultra broadband, we can say. So here this one is the UAV, is the unmanned aerial vehicles. This will work like a flying tower or flying base station. Here this is the RIS, that is the reconfigurable intelligent surface. So in this plate surface, this will work like a sensors. On this surface have the multiple number of the sensors that will give the data of our environment, means with the help of this RIS controller, it will give the data, or it will give the information about like the road traffic, etc., these type of things, information, and try to reduce the road traffic with the help of this 6G network communication system. Here here the vessels that also have some sensors or internet connectivity with the help of these flying base stations that is receiving from the air network. So let's move to the next network, air network. So here you can see on the building, here this is an antenna that will work like a FSO backhaul, free space optic backhaul for the base stations. Basically this is receiving the signal from the satellites and delivered to the base stations, or and with the help of these base stations, this signal reaches to the their destinations. And here all these UAVs are nothing but these are the we can say the flying base stations or flying towers, and all are placed in the space with the help of blockchain in the triangular pattern. So this space network is connected with HAPS in the space network. So HAPS is the high altitude positioning system. So these are placed in the space HAPS from above the stratosphere. So here the artificial intelligence and machine learning is used in the whole 6G network. So these flying base stations basically are very helpful for the emergency situations where there is the no possibility for the internet connectivity. At that emergency situation, these UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, are very helpful to deliver the signal or services. So these HAPS are the high altitude positioning system. This will position or navigate the user on the ground in the centimeter level. Within the centimeter range, it will detect the accurate positioning of the user. So these HAPS are connected with the satellites. Here basically this term, watch this term, GNSS, that is a global navigation for the satellite system. Basically all the satellites are connected with the help of this 6G network that is in the space. And if you have not watched my previous video on the satellites, then please go through with that particular video. I will put the link of that particular video in the description, so please go through with this. So all these three satellites are interconnected with the in the pattern of the triangular pattern and connected with the 6G network. So here this space network is connected with the air network, and air network is connected with the ground network with the help of 6G. So we can say all this 6G network is connected, interconnected, and whole global world will be connected with the 6G network. This will connect the whole world. And here the artificial intelligence and machine learning technology will be used in the 6G that will provide the data to their user regarding their interests. So this about the 6G network technology. So here one more thing is beam forming and triangularization from the triangularization pattern form of base stations. Basically here every UAV and every antenna form their beam for serving their particular user in their particular region, and all these are interconnected with the help of the triangular pattern. In this here, this one more thing, NOMA is the non-orthogonal multiple access technique, is used for the UAVs that will send their signal with the help of this technique to the ground. So let's move to the 6G architecture. So here in the 6G architectures all have the three networks: ground network, air network, and space network. So here on the ground network there are the multiple number of the and base stations, some micro base stations and some macro base stations, and these are the micro base stations that are connected with their backhaul's from this base stations, and this will connect it to the core network, to the server, cloud server. And here above the ground network there is the air network. This is the ground network, and in the air network have the UAVs, that are the unmanned aerial vehicles, that are placed in the form of triangular form with the help of blockchain, and HAPS also here established, that is high altitude positioning system. So with the help of this HAPS, this will connect to the satellites in the space communication, all the three satellites, geo satellite, MEO and LEO satellite. Geo Earth stationary Earth orbit satellite, this is the medium Earth orbit satellite, and this one is a low Earth orbit satellite. Low Earth orbit satellite, that is close to the Earth. Medium Earth orbit satellite, that is that have a distance from the Earth is up to 6,000 to 20,000 kilometer, and last one geo satellite, that have a distance from the Earth up to 36,000 kilometer. So all these with the help of these satellites and UAVs, this internet 6G network will go through the this 6G network will serve their users, and we will easily get the images of space with the help of these satellites with very clearly. So here all the 6G network is connected with the help of artificial intelligence and machine learning services. Here the 6G network is the 6G network have high reliability, have very low latency, it will provide the services with high accuracy, and it have massive connectivity. It will connect a multiple number of the users. And 6G network also help full for the emergency situations with the help of UAVs, that are the unmanned aerial vehicles. So guys, this is the information about the 6G architecture and 6G network technology. And guys, please, if you really get something from this video, then please subscribe my channel and like the videos. And if you have any query, please write in the comment section. So thank you guys.